How you doing today?
Fine.
How was your academies today? Good?
Good.
Happy? Fun?
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh, what's that? Go. Oh, no. What the heck? Oh, there we go. Oh. So today we're talking about crime. Do you have a lot of crime in Korea?
Sometimes.
Really? What's the most common crime in Korea?
I don't know.
Is it murder, drugs, rape, theft, embezzlement?
I don't know.
You don't know? That's okay. Wow. There we go. All right. So they ask a question. What's the question? Is crime natural?
Is crime natural in society?
Yeah. Why? Why is it natural? Why do people commit crimes?
Because most of them have need some money.
Ah, they do it for money. But what about murder? They kill just for money? Some people don't kill for money. They kill because they're...
For some revenge.
Yeah, maybe revenge. There's a lot... It's terrible. Terrible crimes. Really terrible. Murder is probably the worst. Murder, rape, torture. There's some people that are really sadistic and evil. I don't know why they're so crazy, so bad. Do you have any idea?
No.
No. Yeah. There's some places almost in every country where you can't go. If you go there, your chance of being robbed or murdered is really high. Where's the worst place in Korea, do you know? Where's the worst place to go for crime in Korea?
I don't know.
You don't know? You never heard about stories from a particular place where there's a lot of crime?
Yeah.
There's like news stories telling people be careful about going here or going there.
I didn't hear about that.
Maybe I'll have to look it up online, check it out myself. So let's read the premise. What does the premise say?
An action is considered a crime is a present and almost everywhere. Many people say crime is natural in any society. It is a subject of debate because not everyone agrees with the statement.
When it is against the law. So, crime is present almost everywhere. Many people say crime is natural in any society. This is subject of debate because not everyone agrees with that statement. Yeah, some laws aren't fair. So, like, for example, some people, they drink alcohol, they smoke cigarettes, they drink coffee. So all of those things are drugs. But they're legal, right? If you want to smoke, you can smoke or you can drink alcohol. But other drugs like marijuana and cocaine, they're illegal. So people are like, that's not fair. I like marijuana, or they say I like cocaine. So why is it illegal? That's stupid. I can drink alcohol, but I can't smoke marijuana? Why? So they think the law is not fair. They think the law is unjust.
Yeah.
So they break the law because they want to do something with their own body, and they don't think the government has the right to tell them what to do with their own body. So yeah, I think they're right. If they tried to make alcohol illegal before, you know that, in America? Did you know that? Andrew, did you know that alcohol was illegal in the United States?
No.
Yeah, it was illegal for 13 years, I think 7 years or 13 years. And during that time, many people made their own alcohol at home. And some people sold it illegally and made a lot of money. So eventually, enough people got angry and the law couldn't be enforced. Nobody would enforce the law. And even when there were juries that just let people go who were caught drinking because, they thought this law is not fair. It's not just. It's an unfair law. So they changed the law again. They made a constitutional amendment to make it legal again. And after that, it was legal. So other people say the same thing about a lot of laws today. It's not a natural. It's natural because the laws are unjust. But people don't just break laws because they want to break laws. Yeah. They do it for a reason. What do you think? Do you think crime is natural or do you think it's unnatural?
Natural.
Natural?
Because no one can people can't make some very perfect law, because if they if someone makes some law, someone will think that it is unfair.
Right. Right. Yeah, that's true. There's no perfect law. How about don't murder? It's not fair. That's a fair law. Don't murder people. Don't kill people without being provoked. You shouldn't murder people. You can defend yourself against somebody who's attacking you, and you could kill them, but you can't just go kill somebody just because you're jealous or envious or the person said something mean to you. Words don't hurt, but yeah, they hurt, but they don't kill. But actions kill, so interesting. Good. That's a good point. So what's the first point of the supporters? What do they say? There is no perfect society.
There is no perfect society. In any society that follows certain rules agreed upon by its members, there will always be people bound to extend. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably true. Who knows why they break them? Maybe they just don't want to be told what to do.
Yeah.
Like, don't tell me not to use cocaine. That's silly, right? But yeah, that's a valid argument. Like, it's their body. Why is the government telling them what to do with their body? They can't buy something that they want to use to feel good. It's their body. If they're not hurting anybody, they should be allowed to do it. But it does cause a lot of social problems. It makes people not want to work. It makes people... If it's expensive, if it's illegal, it'll be expensive. But if you make it legal, it'll get cheaper. It won't be expensive. And then they can buy it easily and cheaply. And if they want to kill themselves taking drugs, that's their business, right? So, yeah. It's sad though, because it will destroy their life. Eventually, the addiction will destroy them. So, yeah, it's sad. Do you know anybody who's addicted to drugs? Do you know anybody from school or in your neighborhood that's addicted to drugs?
No, I don't know.
No. How about somebody who's addicted to alcohol? Did you see people addicted to alcohol?
No.
No? Yeah, even though alcohol is legal, a lot of crimes are committed by people who drink alcohol too much.
Yeah.
Like they crash their car, they kill people with their car driving. Sometimes they get in a fight and hurt somebody or kill somebody. Sometimes they commit rape because they drank too much and they don't know what they're doing. They can't remember and they do some crazy actions. So drinking is very dangerous, I think. Some people can become really crazy when they drink. What's the second point for the supporters here?
Crime is not always driven by poverty. This means that even if poverty were to be eradicated, crime will always occur because some people simply have criminal minds.
Yeah, that's true. They have criminal minds. So, do you know what poverty is? Poverty?
Yeah.
What's poverty?
Doesn't have any money.
Right. Poor people. Do you know eradicated? Eradicated?
Solved?
No. Yeah, solved. Like, done away with. Eradicate means to get rid of. Do you know get rid of? Do you know that? Get rid of? Huh?
Eliminate.
Right. So eliminate, get rid of, eradicate, same meaning. So eradicate, eliminate, get rid of. So even if you eliminated poverty, there's still people who would want to steal or commit murder just because they think it's fun. That's kind of crazy, but there's some people like that. Did you watch have you listened to any news reports of people who committed crimes and they were talked about on TV? Like murder cases in Korea? Are there any famous cases of people who were murdered? Is it common for the news reporters to talk about crime on the news in Korea?
Crime?
Crime.
Some criminal.
Do they report about crime on the news? on the news station, the news TV news?
I saw it sometimes, like in Korea, some criminal was wait. Wait. Some criminal did expired release.
Get what?
Expired release.
Expired release?
Yeah.
What's that mean?
That criminal
He got released from prison?
released from prison because that criminal lived it to in prison for some years. But many people afraid because he was he go to jail because a sexual offender.
Wow.
He did some sexual offense to some children, child.
Wow. That's terrible.
But it will be very angry because he only in the prison for only 20 years, 12 years.
Wow. 20 years or 12 years?
12. Oh my God.
Oh.
So
wow.
short. Because in USA, some criminals get some go to prison for like some 10,000 or 1,000.
Yeah, I think they can first time offense. They can get 7 to 20 years. Usually, if it's not too bad, they give them only 7 years. If it's not violent, if it's consensual, but if it's violent, maybe 20 years. But after 7 years, when you come out, you have to be on probation for 3 years, and then you're on a list, and anybody can know if you did that or not. So they can just check the list. So yeah, if you do it again, the next time you'll be in prison for 20 years. So, or yeah, maybe second time you can also be in for life. 20 years to life. So, wow, 12 years is longer than most. Some in America usually only get 7 years, but if they do it again, after they get out, they could go for 20 years. 20 years. But 12 years, that's a long time. It's not super long, but I know that grown men who rape women in Korea sometimes only get 3 years or 1 year or 5 years. So sometimes they only get 1 year or 2 years. So it's worse if it's children, but if it's a woman, it's not as bad, but it should be maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, what's the last supporting point? As long as there's good.
As long as there is good and evil in any society, crime will always be present. In fact, crime pushes people to apply positive change.
Positive changes? Like what? I think, yeah, they're more careful. They're more alert. Positive changes might mean just being careful, or being nice to people who are also not criminals, to spread niceness. Crime pushes people to apply positive changes. I don't understand that part. What positive changes? Being paranoid that somebody's going to rob you or kill you or rape you, that's terrible. I don't know how you could, what the positive changes would be. Maybe just to be more aware, to be aware of your situation all the time. It's important to be aware of, to have, do you know situational awareness, Andrew? Situational awareness? That means being aware of your situation all the time. Who's next to you, who's behind you, who's watching you, right? Because if you're aware all the time of all the people around you, you might notice that someone's following you or thinking about, maybe you can tell by the look on their face that they're thinking about doing something bad. And so you'll be prepared to fight or run away or react in a way that can save your life or protect you. So, how about the opponents? These people disagree. They say crime is not natural. They say it's not natural. It's because of something else, like poverty or what's the first point? Most crimes are motivated by money? Huh? Really?
No.
That's what they say. Read it.
Most crimes are motivated by money. It has pushed poor to commit crimes to survive and rich to commit crimes to remain rich.
I don't know about that. Maybe.
Yeah,
a little.
like some drugs or. But I think the most crimes are motivated by revenge.
Really? Wow. Yeah, maybe. That might be
Money
true.
and revenge.
Right. Money and revenge. I think you're right. Yeah, definitely revenge is a big thing. Yep. It is. Wow. That's sad. So the poor commit crimes to survive, and the rich commit crimes to remain rich. Yeah, some people get rich. Not most rich people don't get rich committing crimes. They get rich doing business. But there are some people who use their businesses to commit crimes or commit crimes in doing business, or use their business to hide the crimes that they commit. Right? Okay, people view. What's the second point? People view?
People view reactions differently. Some acts are deemed wrong only when they break society set of rules which are man-made.
Yeah, I agree with that one. Yeah. Some acts are deemed wrong only when they break society's set of rules which are man-made. Yeah, some rules are universal, like don't initiate violence, don't hurt somebody, don't kill somebody, don't steal from them, don't take it if it's not yours. That's a universal law. That's a natural law. If it's yours, it's yours. If you sell it, it's not yours anymore. If you give it away, it's not yours anymore. But if it's yours and somebody tries to take it, that's violating your property rights. And you have a right to your safety of your family and of your body. And if somebody attacks you, you have the right to defend yourself. You can commit violent action against them. You're not committing violence. You're defending yourself. You can do defensive actions, even kill somebody, but it's not murder if you're defending your life. If you're afraid for your life, it's not murder. So, like I said, if you want to do cocaine, that's society's rules. So, people view actions differently. Some people say, well, that's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with using cocaine. Other people say, oh no, it's bad. Yeah, it's bad for your body, but so is sugar. So is alcohol. So is coffee. Cigarettes. Lots of things are bad for you, but people still eat them or drink them, and they're not illegal. Maybe they should be. Should we make sugar illegal? No sugar. It's addictive. Okay, what's the last one? Humans are naturally good?
Humans are naturally good. The things that corrupt mankind are created by men themselves. Oh, that is today. That is debating that human. I think many people think that humans are naturally good or humans are naturally bad.
What do you think?
I don't know. I think humans are naturally bad, and they some learning about that, some how to get good, how to be good.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Maybe they're naturally bad. Maybe they're naturally sinful. So, I think people have good and bad in them. It's also, they have to be taught well, but some people naturally are just kind and nice, and other people are naturally violent, and they violate other people's rights. They don't understand boundaries. So boundaries are important. So crime is almost everywhere we go. Almost every society experiences crime. Many people say this is because crime is natural in any society. Do you agree? What do you think? Do you agree? Is crime natural? Or is it learned? Do you have to learn it?
Learn.
Yeah. So it's not really natural. Somebody has to teach you, right? How to be bad. Somebody has to corrupt you. Maybe. What do you think about the death penalty? Should there be a death penalty or no death penalty?
No death penalty.
Yeah, I don't think so either. It should be eliminated. What's the worst criminal you've ever heard of? What's the worst criminal you've ever heard of in Korea?
I don't know.
How about in the world? Have you heard of any really bad criminals in the world?
Some people or some person going to are on the airplane and he or she killed that criminal killed baby and that criminal put some drug baby.
Oh, really? Why did he kill the baby?
To sell some drug.
Oh, so he killed the baby and put the drugs inside the baby's body?
Yeah.
On the airplane?
Before the criminal go to airplane.
Oh, wow, that's crazy. That's really crazy. Didn't anybody notice that the baby was dead? How did they catch him?
Because that some people know that the baby is dead. It is cold.
Cold and too quiet?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Very crazy. Very, very crazy. Insane. Alrighty, I gotta go, Andrew, but I'll see you next time. Take care and have a good evening.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.